So, last night I made a video on how everyone who is a regular viewer of mine should use AdBlock Plus. That's what I'm requesting of them. Think about it. You can make your own decision, really. But I am thinking that we're in a back and forth where, you know, these ads are really choking the amount of time that we can discuss things back and forth. Now, I'm going to put some annotated links in this video to Sugarlen Ren, who has made the counter argument that the big YouTubers have had their time, and you're taking, you know, if he does get €1 from his ads after a while, you're taking that €1 from his kid. Very impassioned plea. And my response to that is to just, you know, let everyone see his video and also respond to the sesame seed cake thing, which I've never had sesame seed cake. I want a piece. But here's how much garlic is in my marinara for my meatballs today. Garlicky. So, next we had the James Pope. Actually, before that we had the James Pope. He made the argument a little bit more selflessly, saying that, you know, little YouTubers who are, you know, young budding filmmakers, they deserve a chance to get some money because it'll level the playing field. They can, you know, have access to some money. And then you'll have my video where I'm making the argument that we're wasting our time and potential, and you'll also have the video from Jason with a D where he is actually thinking about leaving YouTube because of all of the ads. So that's a pretty balanced back and forth right there. You guys can look at. I will say though, there is something that I've sacrificed by using ad blocker, and it's something that not many people think about. I don't know what's playing in the local movie theaters very often. You know, I know about Batman because I live in Colorado, and, you know, we just had a tragedy, but other than that, I have no idea what's in theaters. I just had someone tell me to go watch Contagion because they know I'm a germaphobe and it would freak me out, and that was in 2011. I didn't even know there was another germ movie, you know, and those do freak me out. Anyways, you lose your connection to pop culture if you use ad blockers. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't care about that, then it's not really something to consider. But if you are somebody who wants to know whether it's Britney Spears who is in the Pepsi advertisements or what the Budweiser frogs are doing, and you can probably tell how long I've been using ad blocker because those are the ads I'm talking about. If you want to care about, you know, pop culture and who's doing what, maybe you should leave ads on. Also, I'd like to say that I don't really mind so much the ad up in the corner and the clickable, removable ad that would happen like right here if you're not using ad blocker. I don't mind those. It's the streaming in-video ad that adds the time factor to my argument that it's wasting our time. Having to scroll past something on a screen, you know, moving your mouse a little bit farther, I don't mind that as much, but when you're actually prevented from seeing the content you want to see for a great amount of time, just like the CAPTCHA that I was talking about, and how the guilt that Louis Von On had when he realized how much human effort and work was going into just doing his CAPTCHAs, that's what I'm appealing to. It's really wasting human potential. And that brings me to the next part of what I want to talk about as far as wasted human potential. Blogtv. For a while now, I've had a policy of not going to Blogtv when I'm invited, even if it's a friend who invites me, unless it's some sort of charity. You know, I like the charity drives that happen in Blogtv, but what happened in my little portion of the community with Blogtv was all of our views on our videos, and we are a video making community here. All of our views on our videos went down because we were all going to Blogtvs regularly on certain nights. This was very apparent with Shayra for a while, because she was running a Blogtv just about every night at one point it was like 2 weeks long, and all of us who had subscribers in common were suffering because she was running a show, and you could see all of our view counts being depressed. Also, in my little neck of the woods, there was something called the Friday Night Roundtable, which pretty much meant if you posted a video on Friday night, you weren't going to get it viewed until Saturday morning if you had subscribers in common with all the people in the round table, and I had subscribers in common with all of them. And what I have to say about Blogtv is, I'm not going at all unless it's a charity or I'm recording it for a video to post onto YouTube. And last night I recorded a 4.5 hour long video of a Blogtv, and somebody actually asked me to not post it, and I don't really want to comply with that request, because while we're in a Blogtv, and all of us are YouTubers in this Blogtv, we're depressing the views of all of our contemporaries, all of our peers, and we're not bringing anything back to YouTube. That sucks. And if you take 4.5 hours times, let's see how many YouTubers we had in there, at peak like 20 or 30, right? And on average, I'd say at least 12. Take that amount of time and then spread that amount on all of the users that were in that Blogtv, or share, users that share subscribers with the people that were in Blogtv. And you can see that we just took a lot of entertainment away from YouTube and put it on Blogtv. And I don't like that. So when I go to Blogtv, and I do, like most every Wednesday, run a show on Blogtv, I record it and I post it on YouTube. And I plan to, every time I go to Blogtv, either I'm donating to some good cause, or I'm making a video, because otherwise I'm just taking away from our community. Think about our community and how we're killing it by going to use Blogtv. It depresses views and takes people's attention away. Yeah. And the only last little thing I'd like to point out, I guess, in all of this is Edible Napalm. He's not alone. Jason with a D is actually starting to think that way as well. They don't like some of the things in advertising and in layout changes that YouTube has done. And if there's a workaround, if there's a program that changes things back to the way that you enjoy how to do it, I would like to spread the information that workaround is available to keep the community together. Else we're going to go to Vimeo and Blip TV and Vloggerdome and all these other places, and we're not going to have any community, because we're just going to be fragmented all over the internet. Check out all these people, give them all subscriptions if you feel like it.